Hi everyone, this is Yui again, and thank you so much for checking out this video. And then the first thing that I want to say is sorry again for just leaving the YouTube channel of mine so long. The thing is, okay, let me explain. There might be just excuses, but anyway, I was traveling. I was in Japan for about 1 month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half, and I just loved being there. I mean, like, it just always feels good to be in home country, and I loved seeing my family and friends, and I had a great time there, except that my grandpa was kind of sick, but he's okay now. I enjoyed spending time with my family, but I also enjoyed a lot of shopping, and here's some stuff that I bought from in Japan, and I wanted to share these things with you. This is just a part of it. There are some more, and I wanted to share these things with you because some things are obviously like Asia limited, or they just sell only in Japan or Asian countries, and I never see those products in Australia or America. So I thought it would be interesting to share these things with you. And maybe it would be a great gift idea to a beauty queen from Japan if you're visiting Japan or if you're coming from Japan, whatever. So I want to start it now, and the first thing that I'm going to talk about is the stuff from Maybelline. Now everybody knows about Maybelline, and the Maybelline is basically just everywhere in this world, but some stuff is not really everywhere. Okay, we do have like Fit Me line, or just like the okay, they have the mineral line, and they have like Eye Studios and stuff like that, right? And they do have different products like country to country, and this is one of the thing. I think I've never seen it in Australia or America yet. This is the lip serum. It has collagen in it, so it looks like this. Sorry, it's a bit unfocused. This says anti lines, and this is number 2, and it comes in a package like this. Oopsie, I kept the package, yay. So it looks like this, and they do come in 3 flavors. I mean, the smells, and this one is supposed to be lemon basil, and I'm going to tell you what it smells like. It actually smells more like the fruity gummy bear, so it's just really tasty. I have it on me right now, and this is how glossy it looks. This is just a serum, so it's sort of supposed to be like sort of like chapstick. I mean, like, it's just like a lip balm, but it's more like, it's thicker and more like kind of like sealing kind of agent. I think I'm gonna put it on. See, it's really glossy. So what it does is basically it has a metallic ball, so it's kind of like roll on deodorant. Don't put it on underarms, by the way. Anyway, it's like a roll on, and it's got sort of liquid, like a really thick liquid, as you can see. It's kind of feels like honey, if you can see that. Yeah, and it smells like gummy bear, as I said, but I forgot what the other smells like, other kinds smelled like, but they're supposed to be like all fruity or like really pleasant, but this one was my favorite, so I just bought it. The thing is, Japan is really, really cold at the moment. I don't know really about now, but yeah, when I was there, it was just really, really cold, and I brought my chapstick with me, but it just didn't really work. Like, my lips are really, really dry, so I had to get something else, and I got this, and I'm pleased with it. It's not really like super moisturizing or anything, but it does feel like you're sealing it up. So it's sort of like really, let's say this is not really serum, but let's say it's more like a moisturizing lip gloss. So it's more moisturizing than a normal lip gloss is, but it's not really like giving you like super freaky awesome outcome either. It just feels great though. So, and I love the smell of it. And it's supposed to be anti-line, as I said, and the other flavors have like other purposes, I thought, but I forgot the other stuff. Anyway, this is anti-line, so it's supposed to eliminate the fine lines on your lips, but I don't think it does anything to that. If you put it on, you can see how glossy it is. That's my talking clock. Anyway, yeah, so it doesn't really do much for the lines. It doesn't really go away magically, but when you put it on, you can see it's got a glossy, like a gloss effect. So it sort of looks like it's less, but it doesn't really go away. So yeah, that's about all. It doesn't really do much about lines and stuff, but I'm pretty sure it's really not bad for the lips either. So yeah, and it wasn't really expensive, and it's supposed to massage your lips with the ball, like the metallic ball inside. So I thought it was really interesting. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about is this. This is a foundation, and this comes with the sponge tip. And I know that you guys already have the instant age rewind in the sponge tip, and basically it's pretty much the same thing, but this one is a pure mineral line. So the formula is different, but the packaging is the same. It feels pretty much exactly the same, the applicator I mean, and how it works is also the same. You twist this like colored part and you sort of squeeze out the foundation, and then you're supposed to sort of go like directly onto your skin. And there was also like a special deal when I bought this because it just came out before I left, and it had the additional like sponge tip, so you can just change it whenever you feel like. I think it's a great idea. I think you should have like a lot of additional like sponge applicator. And I love how it feels on my skin, and this comes from the Pure Mineral line, so I think it's a good thing. And I know that Maybelline is everywhere, but they carry different things like country to country, as I said, and that's because I think they do have this kind of thing, and also we do have a lot more products from Pure Mineral line than the other country. I think it shows that Japanese, I mean, like, or maybe Asian people care more about what they put on the skin than the actual effect, what it's doing. So, yeah, it says healthy eraser foundation, and it should just erase like the fine lines or pores and stuff like that. And it pretty much does what it says. So I'm amazed. The only thing that I was concerned was that the color, they do have probably like 4 or 6 colors of this foundation, but they're all pretty much like yellow based. Of course, I mean, like, I'm in Japan, right? Most of the people in Japan are yellow based, so I understand, but the color range was really limited to only like Japanese colors, and I tried like a sort of like more like a pink based side of the colors, but they're all really similar. But still, I really like this, and the other day I bought this one in Australia for a good price, so I'm just gonna see what it feels like, but I don't really know, so I can't really say anything about the actual formula, but the packaging is pretty much the same. I felt the sponge tip and it felt exactly the same. So it's just something that you guys don't really have in America or Australia, so it would be a really good gift for a beauty queen. It's very interesting. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is a brush, like a makeup brush. This is from Shiseido, that everybody loves. It's Shiseido foundation brush, and I've lost my packaging. This is the only little like leaflet kind of thing that came with it. The number of the brush is supposed to be 131, but they don't really have so many brushes, so you will know once you see this. So this is like angled flat brush, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. So it's just round, but it's slightly smaller than the other brushes that I have, like normal brushes I'm talking about. And this reminds me of e.l.f.'s powder brush, which is just black and synthetic, and it had like a completely flat surface, and everybody loved it. And this one is kind of the same, but it's just angled like this. So I'm gonna just turn it around. So it kind of looks like this. And it's very, very dense. feels very, very soft, and it has a logo in here, but it's kind of hard to see. There you go. Sort of, you can see it says Shiseido. Oh, there you go. It's focused now. It's out of focus again. Anyway, so this is kind of clear handle. It's so much, compared to the e.l.f.'s brush, the handle and the brush itself, like the bristle is so much shorter. So it's like this size compared to my hand. So it's pretty small. But what it does is just amazing. You can use it for liquid foundation or powder foundation. If you want to use it for powder foundation, you just have the compact or whatever, and then you just sort of like tap or knock on it, and you just go, that's it, and it covers flawlessly. It's just amazing what it does. I can't really like explain what it does like without showing you, but I don't think that it would actually show on the camera. Like I think you just have to use it to see and feel how soft it is and what it does. It just did an amazing job. I went to the Shiseido counter one day and I was looking for a great lipstick. Well, I think I'm going to talk about it later. I'm going to make a different video about the lipstick, the maquillage lipstick. But I wanted to buy one of those lipsticks, and I was trying some lipsticks on, and there's a person who helped me out with this, and that store person actually used this brush to apply the foundation around my mouth, and it was just amazing. I loved it, so I bought one. And then if you're using a liquid foundation, you take some liquid foundation like on chin and cheeks and the forehead, and you just smooth it out with this. It just works perfectly, and it does come with some instructions like inside of this back sort of paper, but they all come in Japanese, so if you can understand Japanese it would be great. If not, maybe you need a friend who speaks Japanese and reads Japanese as well. But it's still great, and the problem, if I had to say, with this is that it's really dense, so if you wash it, it's not going to dry so fast. So how to take care of it is how it's recommended is you just tap it off like on the tissue or clean towel or whatever to get rid of the foundation. And also don't use on both foundation, liquid foundation and also powder foundation. You have to use only for one of them. Because if you use a liquid and then if you tap on a powder one, it just gets really gross. Like it just gets like it's stuck on a brush and also on the powder foundation, so it's not good for the brush or the powder or anything. So don't really use it on both, but you can just wash it off and start using powder only, and then you wash it off and you can start using liquid, or maybe you can buy 2 brushes and use it for 2 different purposes, whatever. So yeah, it's supposed to be 1,800 yen, which is, well, I don't know, it's about like 15 or 16 Australian dollars, I think. It's still good though. And most of the time they do have some discount on Shiseido products, like at the drugstore, so you can find those deals and you got it. And the other thing that I also think that it's really common in Japan but not really anywhere else is that eyebrow mascara. This is what it looks like. So I think you're really curious about it, and it really looks like this. The brush is just pretty much like normal mascara brush, but it's so much smaller. And what you do is you color your eyebrow with it. And the funny thing with this is that in Japan, they believe that eyebrows are supposed to be a few shades lighter than your hair color to make your face look, your whole face look sort of younger and also sophisticated, I think. Yeah. And in the latest or second latest Cosmopolitan issue, they said that the eyebrows are supposed to be 2 shades or a few shades darker than your hair color. Exactly opposite, but Japanese people still believe in this eyebrow coloring, and they do that temporarily with mascara because they can't really put like hair dye on your eyebrows. So I know some people do that, but you have to definitely do it at the professionals, otherwise it might get in your eyes, and it's really dangerous. And so this is really good alternative, and you can change your eyebrow color, like whichever color you want with this, only for one day though. And this is from Heavy Rotation. The color is number 2 and orange brown. And they do have some other colors. One is yellow brown, and the second one is orange brown, which is this. And they have ash brown. And this is like they pretty much look the same actually, but this one is more like warmer color. The other one is like really yellow, and the other one was like more like a greenish color, sort of. Like if I had to say, like it had a greenish, like olivish undertone to it. And this was the warmest one, so I bought it to match my hair color, which is kind of funny at the moment. So yeah, how you use it is actually you use it sort of like wiggling, but like different to the eyelashes is that you go from back to front, not really the other way around. It's really interesting, isn't it? So you get the color. You try to get the most color from this. Otherwise, it would look just ridiculous on your eyebrows. So you want to go from back, and with a wiggling kind of motion, you go from back to front. And then as a finishing stroke, you go whoosh, from front to back. Like just one sweep will be enough, I think. And so that's how you use the eyebrow mascara. And it's really interesting, and this is really common, and it's just getting popular and popular in Japan. I think it's just, you know, really interesting. And it does actually do something about the whole face thing. I mean, if you change the color of the eyebrow, it does look really different. It looks more, yeah, as I said, it makes you look younger, I think. But if you're like in mid-30s or 40s, I think you don't want to really do that because you would look kind of trashy. I don't know. Anyway, so I just thought it was interesting. And some other brands also make the eyebrow mascaras, like Bourjois, Kate, some other like common Japanese brands. And talking about Kate, I bought a mascara from Kate, which is really interesting. It's Kate Art Dial Mascara in black, and it looks like this. It kind of looks like a typical mascara, but it's actually not. You take off the cap. Ta-da! It looks really interesting. So it's got a tip that is like a comb, like this. And then comb is actually, oh, let's focus. It's really soft. It's like a rubber, and if you twist the this part of the bottom, just like the lip glosses on a brush, you twist it, and then mascara liquid gets pushed up, and then it comes like from between the comb, like the teeth of the comb, and you sort of use it like this. You get pushing it up. So the difference between the normal like a comb mascara, which is kind of like Maybelline Lash Stylist, or this is from Shiseido, which is another Japanese like a cheap brand, which actually does a really good job. This is like normal comb one, and it's got a liquid in there already. It's kind of hard to see, but it's okay. You usually hold the brush, I mean the wand, like a mascara wand, like horizontally like this, and you go like this. This one is different. You hold it up like this, more like vertically or maybe diagonally, and then you just push it up. And since the brush is, well, how can I say, it's not really a brush, but the actual part that applies the mascara is so small, you have to like separate the actions. Like you don't really go get the full eyelashes in one stroke, but you sort of make up like the finish you want. So you put like a lot on the outer edge, like outer side. You can make it like more like a flare look if you just put it all over, and you get like more like a dolly look and that kind of thing. So like you can do basically everything with it. I think that's why it's called Art Dial Mascara. It's supposed to be an art. So, and also you can wipe because the teeth of the comb is really soft and it's made of rubber, you can just wipe whatever like excessive mascara liquid off the brush and keep it really clean every time you use it. That's also one of the things that I like about this. And the mascara liquid stays always fresh because you just push it up, and unlike normal like mascara, you don't really just put it on and then just put it back, and then it gets sort of mixed up with air or bacteria or whatever. So that's something that I like about this. And but what it does, the job it does, is pretty much the same as normal comb mascara. So if you're happy with it and if you want to try something new, this is probably the way to go. I don't remember how much it was, but the Kate is also usually on like 30% off sale at the drugstores. So I think it just costs like 1,000 yen or a bit more than that. So it's just really good. And the last makeup product that I want to talk about is the eyeliner. It's called EYESCREAM. It's supposed to be made ice cream. The packaging is just adorable. It looks like an ice cream. It's just really cute, and it comes in a little like sealed pouch like bag. It's just really cute. It kind of looks like, make it looks like it's actually food, but don't eat it. And this is just a liquid like sort of like brush eyeliner, and it does draw a really fine line, or it could be fine or bold like this. It's just amazing. If you want to do the tight lining, this is your friend. Seriously, like you just pull it up your eyelid just a little bit and you go along the lash line, not really over the lash line, but like just below the lash line or between the lashes. It just works very well. And if you want to do really fine line to make it more like subtle, not really like cat eye or anything, this is just great. And the color is called Black Coffee, which is just very black, but they had other colors in this liquid type. I think it was a chocolate or something. And they do have like the automatic pencil eyeliner, which comes in other different other colors. Like I think it came in pink, like really vivid pink, and greenish blue color, I think, like almost like emerald green, I think. Yeah, but I would recommend this eyeliner to anyone who loves just very black color, and then it's also waterproof. You wear it like pretty much like 24 hours and it's still there. It's just amazing. I love it. And the last thing that I want to talk about is actually skincare product. Now I do have some skincare related questions every now and then, not so often. The Japanese brand that I would recommend, that I have experience with, and that I would recommend, would be Sofina Gen line. This is one of the favorite products from the line. It's Jelly Moisturizer. It's just amazing. Unfortunately, this is empty, so I can't really show you how awesome it is. But it's more like really like you can think of like aloe vera jelly, slightly thicker than that though. And usually people use moisturizer to moisturize the skin, of course, but this is more like moisturizer, but it feels so much lighter, and it doesn't really feel like you're covering the face with the creamy stuff. So it's very light, and it feels like it's actually sinking right into the skin, and it's like hydrating from within. So it's just really great, and it doesn't really have the sticky residue on the face. That is another like point. I just really love it, and this is supposed to be like up to, it's really full. It actually comes right up here, or it doesn't really come up to this line, but it's pretty full, and it's supposed to last like 3 months. And I forgot how much it was, but it was not actually that expensive compared to the Sofina, the original, like Sofina Botte original line. It's reasonably priced, and it was supposed to last 3 months for daily use, and this is supposed to be used only at night, but I use it day and night, and it lasted me more than 4 months. So I was really happy with this product. The way it feels, like the texture, what it does, and how long it lasts. I mean, how long the product lasts. Everything was just good. And why I'm not using this anymore is because I know it works great, so I just wanted to try something else. But if I find that some other products wouldn't really work on me, I would probably come back to this. the other product from the same line would be that I have used would be the Day Protector 1, which is SPF 24 and PA triple plus. And Day Protector, this doesn't really have any name on it. It just says Day Protector and SPF 50 and PA triple plus as well. So this one is like you use it as a moisturizer, so it's got something like kind of creamy feeling, and it's just white. I don't know if I can get it out because it's just gone, long gone. Oh no, I can get it. Damn you. Well, it does have some, and it just looks white, but it just goes on clear. And it's just really smooth and really nice. It's not really sticky at all, but compared to some other products, this is more like moisturizing feeling to it. And you're supposed to use it like after the toner, like the hydrating toner. And this line comes with toner, face wash, and this Jelly Moisturizer, and Day Protector, and some other Day Protectors. And toner and this Day Protector 1 comes in two kinds. One is like refreshing, and the other one is like more like moisturizing, which is like probably for dry skin. Anyway, so yeah, this one that I have used was for, it's like a refreshing type, so probably it should be for oily skin. But yeah, it was not really like specifically for oily skin, but it didn't really feel like sticky on the face, so that was a good thing. The other Day Protector would be more like, as you can hear, it's more like sunscreen. Although this one, oh, sorry, the Day Protector 1 has sunscreen in it that's only for SPF 24. And this one is SPF 50 plus, actually, 50 plus, so 50 and over. So it's got more sun protection, and it really feels like normal sunscreen, but it's so much lighter and like smooth and very nice. Smells good too. It doesn't have like the sticky feeling to it. It's really soft and light, if I can say that. Like if I can say soft about the facial product. It just feels like so light, and it just feels really smooth as well. Maybe it has a silicone in it, I don't really know. But yeah, so this is more like the actual sun protector, like sunscreen. And if I have to compare these, this is more like smooth and more like watery feeling. This is more like moisturizer, kind of like a creamy kind of feeling, but they do pretty much the same thing, I think. So you're supposed to use a toner and then Day Protector like on top of it, like during the day, and you're supposed to use the Jelly Moisturizer for the night to seal up the moisture that you had with the toner, like the hydrating toner. So that's how usually the skincare products would work in Japan. The toners are for hydrating, not really for refreshing, unlike here or in America. Usually people use a toner for like treating acne or like sort of like oily face, but we do, like in Japan or some other Asian countries, we do use toner for hydration. So that's a big difference that we have. So anyway, that would be the line that I would recommend for mid-20s, like the age of the mid-20s, because this is made for mid-20s, or it could be early or late 20s, but this is basically for 20s. So if you're older than that, I probably would say like some other brands like Sofina, you can just try Sofina Bote or the other brands, but this is specifically made for age 20s. So well, you can still use it as long as it agrees with you. So it just got really great feeling, like great texture and everything. I just like everything about it, and they do have smell, but it's not really strong at all compared to the skincare products in here. So it's just like a subtle smell, but very pleasant as well. So I would definitely recommend these products to mid-20s, I would say. So these are all the things that I bought and tried so far from Japan, and I would like to update this as well. Probably I will make some other reviews sometime soon, but until then, if you have a comment, please feel free to leave it, or a question or request anything, just feel free to leave it. Also, Today is Valentine's Day. You know, even if you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, still it's good to be sort of like indulge yourself into sort of like a romantic night. Like maybe you can watch a romantic movie and eat a lot of chocolate. Yeah, everyone loves chocolate. Maybe not me. Anyway, everyone have a great day and thank you for watching again. Bye!